Hello everyone, I welcome you once again to Chiro's Kitchen. If you are watching Chiro's Kitchen for the first time, do not forget to subscribe and also share for others to get the opportunity to watch our videos. On today's menu, I'm preparing plantain chips. Plantain chips is a snack loved by everyone in the whole world. To prepare plantain chips, you need just 3 ingredients, and that is the plantain, salt to taste, and then oil to fry. I will be using the slicers in this manual blender to slice my plantains. This wouldn't be needed. Let me put it aside. It has 3 different slices for vegetables. Don't need these 2 as well. I'm going to use this very one, the blade form. This slicer is going to give me 2 different shapes. I wouldn't be using this on top, so let me remove it as well. Then this will give us the 3rd shape. This plantain has been washed already. I always put my plantain in water before peeling to avoid that sticky watery in there to stick in my hands. You know, plantain has this sticky water, especially when the plantain is fresh. And you know, sometimes you find some of the plantain skin stick on it. Just use the knife to take it out. Okay, let's start with the first shape. This can also be done with knife, but the knife needs to be very sharp. And you know, that one will take a bit of your time, because if you don't take care, it's going to cut your finger. And also, you need it very thin. And to get that thinness from knife, then you need to take your time. So it's better to get this one or get any slicer to do it at home. Second shape. Done. Then the 3rd shape. I'll be using the grater for the 3rd shape. And you know, you don't have to use the smaller part, else it will turn like plantain puree, but we don't want that now. It's time to fry, and I'll be preheating my oil for 15 minutes before I start. Now, which shape goes in first? Stir it for some time to prevent it from sticking together. Let's leave it on fire for some time. It's hard and crispy now. Now I'll be taking it from the oil and add some salt. That's the first thing to do after the plantain has been taken out of the oil. The salt depends on you, how you want it. The second batch goes in. Stir and leave it to fry. Second batch is also ready. What you have to do is to take it out from the oil and also add salt to taste. Not too much salt, a little. There goes in the last batch. I'm taking this one by one because I don't want it to stick together. And these one are very thin. So if I don't take and they stick together, it will be difficult for you to separate it. The thinner the plantain, the crispier it becomes. Oh, I know you wish you're in my kitchen now. Don't worry. You saw it. It's simple to prepare plantain chips. So why don't you get one and do it yourself at home? Let's get yourself green plantain and prepare it at home, or you can even get a ripe one. It's time to add salt. I told you immediately you take it out from the oil, the first thing to do is to add your salt. Unless you don't want to add salt, that one fine. But if you really need the salt, just do it afterwards. Let's taste it together. Ooh, did you hear that? That is exactly plantain chips should be. It should be very crispy. If you love Chiro's Kitchen, just subscribe and also don't forget to share. Follow us on all our social media handles, and also when I say Chiro's Kitchen, you respond. Spice up your cooking.